All right, we're back. We're back on a Friday. I think now probably everyone is actually tuned in. Good old Twitch takes so many minutes to propagate. Let's get some lights. Whoa, there's lights. We're also missing Monkey Gang crew. All right. Well, it's actually a super beautiful day in Seattle. Kind of crazy. Just got some lovely coffee. Nom nom nom. Ah. All right. Well, hope everyone's having a great day. It's a pretty good day over here in the Seattles. It was really rainy. It's bike to work day, except for I work from home, so I'll probably go on a cycle this evening, perhaps. Switch it up a bit. My brother-in-law's like, we'd really need to get out, do some cycling, and I was like, I'm not getting up at 5:30, so not gonna happen. Yeah, so it's kind of chill today. Had team week this week, so a lot of people are in town, which is really fun. I had some good meetings. What else happened? Rained quite a bit, which is kind of disappointing. Yeah, we did a bunch of other stuff. I don't know, a bunch of good stuff. Yeah, solid week, I would say. Solid week. But I hope everyone's doing good. I know it's like already May. It's mid-May. It's crazy. That's crazy. There's an orangutan hanging out in that ball. What is he doing in there? That's cute. Oh. I need to have a bigger orangutan feed camera, but what am I doing today? I think I was gonna switch it up a little bit because the last few times I've just been worked on UI kind of non-stop, basically. And this time I wanted to kind of switch it up and talk to. Oh, there's a whole bunch of my chat. Oh, let me refresh my chat here. It's funny because I see the chat now. Okay, there we go. Maybe I'm in the chat room. Let's test this out. Hello. Oh, there we go. I didn't even get to say anyone. Adron, welcome to the chat. Who else do we have? The Bogue and Pierce, are you back in the house? R2 in the house? Is the Pie Bogue in the house? That's funny. We could talk batch. We could batch. There you go. Yeah, for some reason my chat didn't come up on the Streamlabs. Let me go and pop this thing out. So I was like, oh, wait a second. Oop. All right. Good. I'm glad you feel refreshed. Back to work. We had a great week. You missed out on some doozies, sir. Some doozies, that is for sure. So pretty excited. We had some really great meetings. Mostly just hanging out, eating a lot of food, and brunching a lot. But glad you feel refreshed. That's good. Like that. R2, welcome back. Yeah, Adron, it's one of my favorite shirts. I love this. Well, I think I have both of them. I have the newer one too, but I like this one a lot. The gold on it. It's nice. It's chill. It is chill. Psh, high five. All right. Today I'm gonna, like I said, switch it up. I'm gonna start to work on some backend logic for the app. I don't get to do that often for the Hanselman.Forms, but my thought is right now, even to test the application, I'm like making all these web requests, doing all this stuff. It doesn't feel great. What I wanted to do is start to leverage some backend services. So to begin with, at least get some information on the blog post, on the Twitter feed, and instead of just putting that into the actual app, put that into the backend service. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. So let me head over to my desktop here. I also got some new coffee. So very good coffee, which is very good. It's a little dark. I don't know. My stomach has been hurting a lot at night, but I don't know if that's because I've been just drinking a lot of coffee or if that's for some other reason. I don't think it's the coffee. I want to not think it's the coffee, but at least I don't think it is. Okay, so we have some services right now. They're just this mock data service. And I mocked out a bunch of stuff. And previously, when I was like getting the blog posts or the podcast, I would get like so much data. So I think I need to start to put some more stuff in here. So probably I can do a task of IEnumerable of like a blog. What's my blog model? Probably a feed item. Yeah, feed item. So much stuff in here. Feed item. Look at all, like, there's all this stuff that's in here for like no reason. I could easily do this in the back end. I also want to cache the data too on the backend server, so I don't have to hit Scott's RSS feed every time someone does this. Kind of my thought, at least. But I think what I want to do, yes, you have like all these this craziness in here. There's an RSS feed. There's a Twitter raw. I want to get these types out of here. That's what I want to do. So we probably want to move. Let's move all of our. We want to have just simple data. So if I go into my project and let's do a shared folder, we'll call it new standard library. And we'll say, make sure this isn't the right folder here. Yeah. Oh, it's funny. It's just iOS Hanselman. Okay, so Hanselman dot shared dot models. So shared models. Okay. And the shared models, those are the ones that are gonna come from our backend. So in general, if we remove this, we want it to be really simple. So we have a host. These are the things that we created last time. We created like a podcast, an episode title. What's a podcast service? Oh, the service of the podcast and the host. That can move up into here. And we can remove these from here. Boop. Now, we also have a tweet. And the tweet, this all looks okay. Like, this is all a tweet is, but then we have this crazy Twitter raw stuff. We want to move that out of here. No need to have that in our mobile app. Let's get this tweet up in here. Boop. Remove it from here. And then we have this feed item, which feels a little dirty because we're using this for a blog post and also a podcast. I feel like we should have a... Oh, well, we already have the podcast there, so I think we can then remove a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's what we want to do. So if I look at this feed item, it's a bad name, but like I don't think we need author email. That feels like not correct. We need a lot of information. Published date, organizer stuff. That's interesting. There's some commands in here. This is intriguing too. Okay. I think we'll just shove it in here anyway. Shove the feed item in there. Delete. There's a base model. What's that coming of? Item details ID. I like the idea of even needing that. Podcast. Okay, so this is good. This is good. And I have a scott.cs. I don't know why I have a Scott file. That seems not necessary. There's a video feed item, so that'll be up in here. Okay. Go content item. Well, let's remove this for now. And then social item, that can stay there. This is just... I guess we can hard code that into the app. I think that's fine. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and this is going to be shared between our .NET, our Azure Functions, and also our other code. So our other, add this here, humanizer, and our .NET standard library is going to be shared between our mobile apps and also our Azure Functions. That's what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay. There's that. What else do we probably need? We probably need... Well, I need that. Some Newtonsoft in there. Then we probably need some MVVM helpers up in there. Boop. All right. And we can install essentials into this library. We're not going to use it for anything, obviously, because it'll throw an exception. But we can still install it into our code because you can. You don't need to. We're not going to call anything with it, but it's going to be there in case we need it by our side, mostly. And then now we're like, okay, all of these models are going to be shared. We're going to add the reference for shared models. Boop. Cool. Let's see here. I'm on collection view challenge. Why am I on that branch? That seems not like the branch I want to work on. Oh. Happy Friday, Robert Tables. How's it going? This is the James Montemagno, the one, the only. Well, there might be other ones in the world, but most likely related to them because Montemagno is a very, very, very not common last name. But let's see here. There we go. Let's add that there. What else do we want? Add this here. Oh, imposter. I did get a haircut. I wanted to, before I started off Team Week and recorded any videos, I wanted to make sure that I was able to get a haircut. And I like this length. Heather approves. She got very mad that it was very short last time, 2 times ago. So, oh, Indy 500 track. I've never been to an Indy or NASCAR game. Growing up, my once stepfather really enjoyed NASCAR, but he wasn't a good human being, so I didn't really like NASCAR because he liked NASCAR. But he's no longer in my life, so positivity. However, Indy 500 has always appealed to me since it's so crazy fast and intricate things, you know. Hey Danny, how's it going? Just working on Hanselman.Forms right now. We're working on sharing some Azure function backends. I want to create some functions that I can hit from my web API at 230. Woo, that's fast. I want to create some backend functions that will my mobile app can call, but then also that it stores data and caches it on the backend into blob storage. That's what I want to do. Genescu, welcome. I haven't seen you pop up in there, though my chat was broken a little earlier. So yeah, right now what we're doing is we have all of our mobile apps, and I'm kind of busting out my models into this kind of shared area in general. And I'm going to move a bunch of these other models that don't need to be here out of here. So that's going to be kind of my plan here. But I should have probably created a new branch. Let's see if it'll let me do it. New branch. Do it off of vNext, and we'll do it off of. Probably gonna be mad at me. Let's do it off of. We'll say feature backend functions. Force checkout. Oh, I've unsaved cancel. Okay. I just hit save all. Save all. Alright, let's delete that. Let's try it again. Off of vNext, I'll say feature / backend functions. Okay. Let me see here. New window. github.com/James/Hanselman.Forms. That's that Azure thing. It's that cloud thing. That's that cloud thing. Man, I closed that pull request, but then can I switch? I can't switch branches, huh? What do I have checked out? I hate when I don't realize that I'm on my, oh, I guess I could stash it, right? How do I stash all? Stash all. Oh, I'm so worried. All right, so we stash all. Stash it. Then, oh, I'm so worried. Hey FB, how's it going? Oh, I'm so worried. Okay, so then I'm gonna. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Nothing is impossible.
Get stashed. All right, so I just stashed it. I'm very worried. All right, so then I can change branches, right? And then I can do backend functions, which should be off of. Let me see here, because I think it created it, but it didn't actually stash anything. Yeah, so it didn't do anything. So then, oh my goodness. All right, so I'm here now. What do I do? Can I bring it back? Apply, pop. Oh no. Apply or pop? I'm so worried. What do I do? What do I do? Why? Apply. Pop. No, I'm getting. Apply is on stage. Pop is all stage. Oh. Okay, no. Apply will apply it, but keep the stash. Pop will pop it. And I'm going to do it as unstaged. Yes? Apply, but does pop put it back all on? Okay, we're popping. Pop, lock, and drop in. It's gone. It's all gone. Pop, lock, and drop it. That's what it should be called. Oh no, here we go. We got some conflicts. Okay. I probably don't have the latest VNext, and that's probably the issue. Oh yeah, we want to delete these. Delete. Delete. View changes. Okay, so. Oh, I'm very worried. I give up. Well, okay, so I thought I popped it. No? These are the changes. Stage changes. Oh, there's changes and unstaged changes. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Oh gosh. And I think that what I had done. Now, is my stash still there? Is my stash still there? Okay, so if I switch back to VNext. Not if I pop it. Not if I pop it. Okay. Copy the entire directory. I thought it's not drop as there. Okay, I think that this is okay. Let me unstage. I like to see all the things on stage. Okay, so this looks okay. I think it did it. I think it did it okay. That's scary. I mean, at least the UI does it for me, and I like that. I think. Well, I thought apply would not unpop it and delete it, but apparently there's a drop. But I think here, I don't think I had the latest VNext. So I think I need to just recompile all files in solution. That's an interesting thing that I did. So let's do this. Let's do a stage, and let's say refactor, create a new shared, yeah, there's a lot of copies of code that I usually have just sitting around. Project for code. that's just like, I don't know what I'm doing. Please help me. All right, so if we do this and then we push it, then what we can do is we can let our good friend github.com manage all this for me. There we go. Perfect. And this should go into vnext. There we go. Oop. I always think it's funny it doesn't pick up where it was from. Oh yeah, so this is interesting. Oh no, it didn't do it. Okay, so into vnext. Change base. Perfect. Resolve. Are there conflicts? Okay, we're just gonna see what happens here. Let's resolve conflicts. Ugh, use the command line. Oh gosh, this is gonna be git merge vnext. Oh, I totally messed. Doesn't look so bad. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it's definitely. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's going to be problematic. What else do we have? Oh, colors. That's fine. Twitter, humanize. Okay, so we can also have our... Alright, so let's add this helper in here. So we'll say, oops. We'll say remove. Say add helpers. This utils up to here. Maybe instead of utils, this could be like datetime util. There we go. And then maybe this should be shared. I'm gonna mess up. Dang, we'll just leave it as that for now. And maybe we'll just rename this to .shared, and then. And what if we did? Oh, it's very upset at me. And then we add a new folder called models. I love folders, so got to put folders in folders. Put that in there. Okay. Colors. So I'm not sure how this is gonna work when it comes to running this in an Azure function. The question is, can I add this to my .NET Standard library that's going to be shared, just so I can get commands and whatnot? We shall see. I also think I can do a mapping. If I just do a mapping, I need to remove that because it doesn't feel correct. Yeah, I think this is probably better. So let me make sure that I do this. Edit. Let me manage NuGet package. Let's remove Xamarin.Forms from it. It just feels that feels incorrect. Essentials feels okay because it's going to run on a platform. You can make sure that that's good. But I might be able to. Let me remove this too. Remove this from here. I mean, it feels not great. So let's remove that. Okay, so what we're going to have in our model classes, we'll have a blog feed item. And then blog feed item, right there. And then this will be of type feed item. Okay. Oh, it's probably very upset at me. And then what we could do is remove all of this junk from here. It's not going to have access to it. It's going to throw exceptions. This is very specific to our app. Put this here. Our feed item. Then we have a blog feed item. And then we could do that, but then we could also have a public blog feed item that takes in a feed item. And then this calls base this. And then we do like a shallow copy. So I guess I would just do like, this dot. Oh, it doesn't know what it is yet. Okay, let's close this. It's very upset at me. It's very upset at me. Save everything. Yeah, my artwork is not. All right, let's open this again. All right, manage NuGets. Probably consolidate something. It's very upset at me. Yep, let's update all those. I remember that I definitely changed a bunch of stuff last week and then didn't update this base branch. That sucks. Because I'm pretty sure if I go into the source 3.5, oh, that's interesting. Way behind. Oh, VNext. There we go. I did the 4.0 stuff. Yeah, that's what I did. So update all. Oop. That's why it's all probably mad at me. How do I? Let's see. If this is, I want to get it to a place where like it's compiling. So even if I change other things, let's see if this compiles. Like feed item. Oh, there we go. Cool. So then this needs to be a shallow copy. So I just need to do this dot author equals item dot author. Unless there's a better way of doing this. Item dot now. By some like auto mapper thing, but this is the one time where this dot comes in better. Dot caption, this dot, and then I'm just going to remove all of them. Equals item dot category, and this dot comment count, item dot comment count, dot dot image, this dot, that's going to be a image source, so we can get rid of that. Probably need to bring that feed item, anything that's Hanselman.Forms related. There we go. This. Here. This will be fun. I can do like this. This will be, here's a life hack for you. Do this and then paste it, and then do add missing usings for everything. Boom. That brings it all in. There we go. Then we also need to bring in these things. Rid of these. Nice. Refactoring. Everybody loves refactor. Then this dot ID equals item.id. And then this dot item image. This dot length equals item.length. This dot length equals I think some of these stuff we can get rid of. Progress. Publish date equals item dot publish date. This is good because now we can actually see what the heck got said. It's only read command, publish date, show image, show image. This dot title equals item dot title. Okay, so we could probably get rid of MP3 length. Length. We can definitely get rid of those. Here. I don't want to pass around an author email. Don't need that. Don't need that. Keep the caption. Image. Definitely don't need progress. Length. Don't need that. Okay. Link description. Okay. Cool. Get rid of this. Clean up all these things. Document. Cool. All right. That's good. Very nice. Okay. For some Mario stuff happening in this. Come on, I'm on chiptune. I am on chiptune. Oh, I wonder if Michael was on chip. But like, I mean, chiptune's fine. Oh, what do I have in here? Device platform. Where's that from? I like how it's installs Xamarin Essentials. Supported platforms. Oh, I definitely have that. All right, I guess I'll install Xamarin. This is cool. Use local. Done. I don't know if I like chill stations. Chill. Normally play. Happy station. There we go. Much better. Real instruments. Video content item. Okay, so this does need to go up here. Boop. Okay. What else is Xamarin could not be found. Alright, so we can delete. Oh, it's there. Okay. So this compiles. Yeah. Davis wants the real instruments, please. Okay. Does this compile? Well, I deleted base model. Did delete it. Easy enough. Then feed item. that's interesting. Why do I have this feed item? Parse feed. I haven't using this anymore. See here. Podcast model. I'm not using this anymore. We can delete this. I have a podcast details. Execute load episode. Yeah, I can delete this. Legacy code. Oh, I probably need... Oh. I think we can just comment this out for now. Because we're going to use this code. We're going to use this code. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is our base model. This thing just has this stuff. So put this in here. Boop. Menu type. These don't even exist anymore. I don't need this menu type anymore. Is this being used anywhere? Home menu item. Find all references. Oh, I do use it. Home view model. Did I use a home view model? Find all references? I do not use it. Let's get rid of some stuff here. Delete. Gone. Menu type. Menu home item. Delete. Get out of here. Feed item. Or blog feed item. worried. Git fetch origin. Oh gosh. Let's check out this. Okay, I already did that. Git merge vnext. Already up to date. Git pull. All right, let's do this. Let's close. Close. Git checkout vnext. Git pull. Git checkout feature slash git fetch or oh god, what is happening? Git oh gosh, everything's going crazy. Git fetch origin. Okay, git checkout feature slash backend functions. Git merge vnext question mark. Oh gosh, okay. Fix. Okay, there we go. There we go. Merging. Nothing is okay. Nothing is okay. Okay, Visual Studio's leaping in. I think what has happened here is I did a lot of things wrong. Oh gosh, okay. Changes. 9 conflicts. Perfect. We're gonna delete this file. Check. Delete this file. Check. Delete this file. Check. Oh, let's compare files. What's this one? Let's take source, home view model, delete. Deletes are easy. That's good. Both modified. Compare files. Podcast view model. Oh, this is easy. We'll keep target. Deleted by us. Delete. Let's compare files. Let's take source. Both modified. Let's view files. That's easy. Let's keep target. Boom. Commit merge. Did it. So then we can say merge. I am scared. And let's do it. Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. I had branched off of a completely wrong area. So now we're good. I feel so good about life all of a sudden. Everything is good. Okay. Perfect. This looks amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, cool. Models, blog feed. Okay, great. Awesome. Lovely. Build. Yes. It's great. This is great. Very excited. Very excited. Almost out of coffee. Almost out of coffee. Okay, so that is building. So now it is time for us to add a new folder. Backend. Add New project. We're gonna add a new Azure function. We'll call this Hanselman.Forms. I'm not very creative with my my names. Create that. This one's gonna have a HTTP trigger by default. I'll leave the defaults there. What are all these things? Oh, we actually want a timer trigger. We want a timer trigger that will run every so often, that will be querying Hanselman's tweets. And then we want HTTP triggers to grab stuff. Seems fine. Okay, let's do timer. Now, how do I know how often that's going to be run? Timer, trigger, Azure function. I wish there was a better UI for this. How do I? There's like a cheat sheet somewhere. Every 5 minutes when it's divisible by 5. Cron expressions. Oh, here we go. Thank goodness. I don't know what this means. Need examples. There's definitely a website somewhere for this, I swear. Every 5 minutes, every 2 hours, on the top of every hour, every 30. If I was to do, okay, let's try this out. If this is the default, if we just did every 30 minutes, that would be good. Okay, let's try. And then what we want, this is great. Okay. Function 1. Bad name. So this would be recurring functions. What are we gonna call this? Functions to everybody loves cron jobs. They're your favorite to set up, that's for sure. Data functions, data query, data timer functions. I don't know, I can rename that later, I guess. Timer functions. Oh, and I guess what we could do here is this could be a blog update function. And then we can copy this, right? So here, this will be blog update function. This will be the Twitter update function. Then we'll have a... You get to have multiple functions in a function. No? How do I do... I thought I could have multiple functions in a function. Video content. How do we do it? How do the functions work? Function name. Async task. It's just called run. Just called that? Oh, run this thing. I see. Run update. Run this. Run this. And then we can start with those to be podcast update. I guess I don't really append it. Run blog update. Twitter update. Podcast up. There we go. Cool. Nice. Okay, cool. I like this. Okay, so this is probably gonna be a task. And what we want to do that Then so what we want to do is, let's say we were to query the, add a new folder called
I'm way
models.
up, I feel blessed.
Raw HX, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our models that were at one time only in there and put them here, and we can delete these. So now we have less code in our mobile apps. Perfect. And then nice. Here we want this to be Hanselman.Functions.models. Cool. Move this up here. Here. Hansel.Functions.models. Get rid of this here. That to be here. Cool. Add a dependency to Hanselman.shared. Cool. Then what we'll do here is we have this blog feed thing. We definitely don't want any of this, so we definitely want to take this, the parse feed. This will be we'll say parse blog feed. There we go. X document. Why does that not come in? There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Link. Oh, it's not used. Oh, this needs to be static. There we go. I don't think I need to even run this on the background. Like this doesn't matter. This is on a server. So let's just do this. Just return it. Oh. There we go. All right. And then we're going to have a Twitter view model. Here, there's all this junk. I wonder if I should have this in. I don't think I need it in different functions, but I'm gonna group them together. Get rid of this. This. Because now my keys won't be in my backend. Not the smartest thing in the world. So here, we're going to paste those in here. Cool. And then we're also going to do this. Don't need that anymore. Boop. Rid of this. I'm gonna destroy this thing. This here. Oh. Will be in our. Oh wait, where am I at? What did I just do? I just paste that there. That's not correct. So maybe I should close things. Okay. Let us move this stuff into here, into the function. Async. Task. Async task. This should be a static. Okay. On value. Oops. I think I need to just do, what is it? System.json. Add stable. Ooh. That didn't install. Oh, interesting. Silly. Are there updates for this SD? Update? There we go. Huh. Well, it's like requires 1102. Really? That. E. That's kind of annoying. You install directly into Hanselman.Functions to avoid it. So if I install that, does that work? Update that. Strange. Okay. Cool. What was I just searching for? System.json. There we go. So now we should be able to... Perfect. Bring in some namespaces. JSON.value will come in. Parse that out. Gonna await and say static. Get access token. Cool. Then we're gonna get all of our tweets. Nice. And we should be able to get our access token. Whenever. Okay. Nice. Get tweets. Bring. Say var. I get an access token every time, so that's good. Nice. Okay. Get date. It's raw. Okay, so var tweets raw equals await get tweets. There we go. Could be an async. Void.
I'm way up, I feel blessed.
Rajmita, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What else do we need to do? We have get date stuff. Go ahead and move this out of here. Less logic, better. Very interesting. So we can move that into our function. Here, it's going to be like, we'll probably move this into Twitter helpers. Add new item. Just Twitter. And then what we can do is say, and then we'll move this, all this junk into there. Add the missing using statements. And here, then all I gotta do is say public, static. Perfect. Twitter helpers. Cool. Boom. Nice. All right, so now we got all this stuff. We got all of our tweets coming in. Whenever that gets called, this is our blog, so we don't really need a way of doing a var blog items, and we'll say equals equal new feed item. That's great. And we'll do blog items. I'll say equals await parse log feed. Is Scott's log. Here it is. Our feed. That. There we go. That looks good. Make this async, obviously. Aw. Supposed to be a task. Oh. Doesn't. Okay, that's good. What else needs to be done now? We want to write this to disk now. So what I want to do is I want to take that timer and then output it to, there we go. I want to output it to a file name. Okay. How do I do that? IQ item. This is the in. Image small. Blob trigger. To be, so I write to disk output. All right, so blob storage bindings are in this thing. Storage extensions. NuGets. Browse for that. Trigger. Event grid trigger has built-in support. Scale stuff. C#. Blob trigger. Run. Rigor example. Input. I want output usage. Text writer. Do it so it's like, can I create a new function that has like an output? That's what I'm really, no way to like specify the output, because I would really like a blob trigger that's the output. Doesn't really do it for me. I think host. Okay. How do I Azure function write file to blob? Functions blob. In defining the outputs, file access, connection, output. Update data to upload data to blob storage. I don't know if this is what I want either. So I think that I want... Oh, this is Laurent, so... that's funny. I'd imagine that I want this... thing. Blob. Where's that name come from? Oh, I think from the attribute file. Blob. Oh, okay, so... Oh, okay, I got it. I think I only need this. And this could be like, okay, so here's my timer trigger. And that's my timer info. And then here I could do this. Okay. Blob. And then my blob storage, what I could have is out blob, and I want to write stuff, and I want this to be named somewhere. I don't really need to have a name. Just be log dot JSON, for instance, and like I'll put that file. And then I could do like out blob dot write, and then I could be like give it a write a byte array. Give it a read-only span. Huh. How do I do that? JSON convert dot serialize object. We're going to take that blog items, right, string to stream, C# right, string to stream. How do I do that? So let's always click on the very first link. Yeah, Bill, I'm getting into some Azure Functions land. Okay, so I need to create a... is this what I do? Mem stream. I don't like that. Sometimes when you click on the first link, right string to stream. Get bytes. Message.length. Okay. Of course, this is the question. It's not really the answer. There's got to be an easy way to do it now. stream writer. Oh. This would be var JSON. And what we want to do is write with a stream writer dot. Oh, I guess I have to create a new writer equals a new stream writer. Oh, and then I could do out blob. Out blob. And then I do writer dot writer dot write the JSON. Boom. And then that should write it to disk, no? Think? I feel like that's correct. Oh, quick type. Okay. Does that work? All right. So now if I run this thing, I guess I could set that as my startup. Debug it. What we should do is probably in our function. Yeah, we're trying to take all the logic out of our app to store the tweets and the blogs and the conversion and the parsing and put that in a function, then store that to a blob. I think, yeah, okay, so it's write, so that's how I know how to write. Azure Web Job Storage, which is right there. Use development, I like that, I like that. And then let's just go ahead and delete this. And how to put some breakpoints, I guess. Can we just run that? And is it going to run all my codes? All right. Allow that. Okay. Oh. The blob path is invalid. Blob path is invalid. Can't do that. Alright, so blog slash. Does that work? Try that. Skipping, capital SK. So, yeah, I probably need to give it a... Okay, there we go. So I just need to give it a path. Now, how do I... Oh, it's going to do it every 30 minutes. Can I just manually trigger it? No. Azure function manually trigger timer trigger. Testing Azure function. Boop. Can I just do it? 7071 slash, what does it say to do? Functions? What is this one? Blog update? No, did not do it. Slash admin? Slash. Do I test it? Possible add an HTTP figure to a timer trigger function invoke. I have multiple triggers on a function. That's what I want, I guess. Okay. That's what I want to do. Okay, can I add multiple triggers? Yeah, that'd be nice, right? I think you can do that, no? Alright, so if I did that and I do this. Alright. And I do that. And like maybe put an if in debug or something. Let's see. Only one function per. Okay. So here we can do. Alright, so if debug, do that. Else. Funny. Back it here. End. And if. There we go. Boop. There we go. Cool. This way we can test our function. That function. Do I have a how do I do the storage? Is this it? Azure Storage Emulator? Oh, that's definitely not it. Azure. What is the Azure Storage Explorer? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I need that. Because oh, Storage Explorer. Boop. Yep, that's it. So then I can run that locally and see the files, right? That's I usually have it installed. It used to be called something else, but that's it. There we go. Because if I do this, all right, perfect. Blog update. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. Get to blogs. System.private.xml. Where'd that come from? What did I have installed? System.json. Interesting. Okay. Did it again. Okay. Oh, I'm silly. Silly. Does this automatically get an HTTP client factory? Can I get that? Does that matter? No, not what I need. I could say, gotta get the string. Var feed equals await. We'll say var client equals new HTTP client. And then we'll say await client dot get string async, and we'll say feed URL. There we go. And then this thing needs to take in the feed. Oh, not right. Oops. This needs to take in the feed, not the feed URL. It's not going to do anything. It's just like getting it. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Run it. Yeah, cool. So ideally, if things are running correctly, I should be able to run this thing. And then, okay. Nice. Refresh it. Get that. Get this. RSS. The entire RSS. Get it. Done. Cool. Blog items. There's 8 blog items. I don't know why this blog only has 8 items. It's a little strange, but okay. Yeah, and then what we'll end up doing is writing. I guess we take the entire blog and we just parse it to this anyways. So there's not much else I need to do, but I could easily create a blog feed item here. Oh, that okay. Cool. We're gonna write that to a string. Oh. Yeah, I think I don't want the description anymore because that thing's huge. That's what it was. Yeah, that's the entirety of the thing. Okay, cool. So we're gonna remove the description, and it only should have a caption. Ah, interesting. Yes, this is tricky because I have this feed item thing. And it's gonna do all these things, but I should remove the. Yeah, that's what I should do. This caption should not be here. This caption should be here. Should be the caption, but it should just be. I should set it in my backend. Yeah. Because we're parsing all this stuff out. We can get rid of the description at. Yes. Description. Oh, it's gonna grab that. So we should do is okay. I know we should. This is good. So leave this as is. Okay. And we're gonna call this a raw feed item. Wait, RSS raw. Oh, that's right. Okay, so raw feed item. Raw feed. There we go. Would be a raw feed item. It's not even observable, that thing. This thing here, cool. Then what we can do is do a little mapping. So when I do this function, it's gonna get a raw feed item here. Cool. Oops. But what we want to do feed item, and then we'll do dot select would be a dot select, and then dot select. This will be we can do a new feed item. There we go. Then here we're just only gonna give the things that this thing actually needs. Doesn't need a description. Doesn't need to be an observable object. Doesn't need a caption. Can just be a get set. There we go. And then the first image can also be a get set. There we go. Nice. Okay. That way all the parsing is done there, and then boom. Nice. Got it. Perfect. Okay, cool. Title equals i.title. And then author. So all these aren't really super valid. So we can do caption. fi.caption. And link equals fi.link. Publish date